Here's a quick look at the eMiniDayTrader trades for Thursday, Feb the 5th, 2009. Here's a look once again at our market profiles with volume profile. We're looking at what I've just circled there is what we saw overnight, and this was yesterday, and of course this was today. So we were suggesting that the market would likely have some follow through from yesterday. This is where it closed. So we did have some follow through. It sold off another, I guess about another 12 points or so ultimately. As you can see here, the overnight low was taken out in the day session. This is where the day session opened, this blue area here, and it did dip down, but then we had that good rally that took us up very, very quickly and almost reached the high that was formed back on Tuesday. So a very strong up day, an increase in volume. That's bullish for the market. More than likely our support is around 34, which is the value area low from today. Should the market continue to rally above of 49 and then 49.50, that would be extremely bullish, and we'd look for probably about another 25-point rally should it do that. We are looking also at support in around this area around 34, so that's kind of the support and resistance immediately above and below the market. We do have I've grouped the market profiles together from yesterday and today, so we can extend that area a little bit and potentially have support down here around the 29 area. So that would be the next level of likely support should the market fall off some. If it should get below that, though, it could have another leg down, which means it could very well test obviously today's low and then Tuesday's low. As far as our trades were concerned today, we had a beautiful trigger very early in the session. That was you can see our symbol right down here, so we were able to get long right in here. And as you can see, that kind of pinpointed the low of the day. It did rally up to our shaded red area in here. The first time it backed off, came back down to our entry price, and then really just took off and had that excellent move higher. And so our re-entry on this trade, some of these trades we will re-enter when we're able to get long and then or short, and then the market moves in our direction very quickly to our first and second objective. If we have that along with the market's condition, in other words, a strong definition of the directional bias, and we're able to enter at a known reference area with one of our specific trade entry types, and the market moves in our favor very quickly on the first entry, we have an option to re-enter in the same direction at the original entry price. So in this case today, that really paid off because we're able to get on board and participate in a tremendous up move. Our next trade here, you can see we had a large green area. We tried to trade against that twice. We got stopped out for 1.25 points the first time, but the second time it worked out very nicely. It moved about 3.5 points in our favor. Then the market after that, it came down to a support area right in here, and we got filled right to the tick. This is at 838.75. We were filled right to the tick, and it had a nice bounce up right away. So that trade also worked out nicely. Late in the session, we tried to get short after the market had failed to exceed prices here. We actually got a triggering pattern in here. Unfortunately, we were stopped out on that for 1.5 points. We got short, it bounced on us, and then continued lower. So it kind of gave us one of the two-step sort of scenarios. The trade, in essence, was good, but our stop was just a little too tight. On that particular trade, even though I'm showing it on the 1 minute, is really based on the 10-minute, and so that's why we have to use a money management stop on that trade. But on the whole, another profitable day. We had what was it, 5 trades today, 1 stopped out, so another profitable day. Worked out well. If you have any interest in learning more about these trades or have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. We're at eMiniDayTrader.com, or you can contact us at info@eMiniDayTrader.com. Thank you.